What's going on, guys? It's Swimzyy here, and welcome back to a brand new Warframe video. Now in this video we are just going to have a look at what Baro has brought this rotation. We're going to have a look at all of the items that he's brought, and we're going to see which ones are worth it, which ones are alright, and which ones you should avoid at all costs. If you did like this video, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing, as all of that stuff helps me out. And I'm on my way to hit 500 subscribers, and I need your help. With your help, we can surely get there before the end of the year. Thank you for all the support on my recent videos. It really does mean a lot to me. Let me know anything I can improve on, anything you want to see in future videos. That being said, enjoy the video. Let's get into it. So, Baro Teer is on the Orcus relay on Pluto, and doesn't look like that bad of a week. To start off, we have the Pyra Sugatra, a melee dangly for your Warframe melee weapon. The fire effect looks kinda nice. I'm not sure if it's worth it or not. Then we have the Javi evolution scrolling. Become a student of Javi. This evolution scrolling is based on Drusus Leverian's Records of Lavos. So if you can, geez, you can barely see that, but it is a lore-based item for Lavos. So if you are heavily interested in Warframe's lore, then this could be a nice decorative piece. Then we have primed Expel Corpus, times 1.55 damage to Corpus for pistols. It's actually very helpful. Corpus can be a bit of a pain, so having that extra damage against the Corpus faction does help in the long run. Then we have primed Expel Grineer, times 1.55 damage to Grineer for pistols. This is also very good. I'd say the only one that isn't good is the prime Expel Infested. Infested are easy to kill anyway, so yeah. This and the Corpus Expel mod you should really pick up, because it's worth it. Then we have the best mod in the game. Literally, probably the best mod in the game, Primed Continuity, plus 55% of ability duration for Warframes. It's very versatile, it allows you to use abilities for longer, and it's all round a really good mod. I would highly recommend picking this mod up. Then you have the Paris Abra skin. The skin doesn't look too bad in general. I do like the texture that it has, but I'm just not a big fan of this skin overall. I do use the Paris. I have a Paris Incarnate video if you would like to see that. It is down in the description below. But honestly, the Paris is a pretty good weapon. This skin just isn't it for me. If you do like it, then it's available for the next 2 days. Then we have the Prova Vandal, a Vandal version of the Prova, and it's alright. I'm not going to say it's the best. I'm not going to say it's the worst. It's mediocre. Pick it up if you need mastery fodder. If not, you could use and get some potential out of this weapon, but it's highly debatable. Then we have the Teer Tribute Glyph, a glyph of Teer, I guess. It's nothing really special. Then we have the Teer Kubro Armor. Yeah, I'm gonna move on. You guys already know what this is. Then we have the Zephyr Immortal skin. Not the worst Immortal skin out of the bunch, but definitely not the best. However, with these Immortal skins, you can actually run it on prime frames. So if you want that extra texture or color variation to choose from, then yeah, you might as well pick this up if you like Zephyr as well. Then we have the Prisma Obex, a pretty unique melee weapon. It involves kicking and punching, and it's a pretty nice weapon. The Prisma Obex is definitely better than the standard Obex. It's a pretty unique weapon. I enjoy using it, and it's actually decent. Then we have the EOS Prime armor set. Honestly, not too bad. The spurs for the feet are probably the worst in this set, but the chest plate and the shoulder plates actually look pretty decent. It's got a nice texture, it's animated, it's very, very sleek, and yeah, it's pretty good. Then we have the Axii V8 relic. The possible rewards from this relic are a former blueprint, Lex Prime receiver, Odonata Prime systems, Volt Prime chassis, Odonata Prime blueprint, and Volt Prime neuroptics. Now Volt is a pretty good Warframe. He is decent, he can actually help you with Eidolon hunting, just speed in general, or he's very versatile at nuking. The Lex Prime is pretty good, but with the Incarnon form, it makes it absolutely mental. I do have a Lex Prime video if you would like to watch that. It'll be down in the description as well. And the Odonata Prime it's alright, it's mediocre. Then we have the Gorgon Tosun skin, probably the worst looking skin in the game. Yeah, it's just not my taste. Then we have Primed Animal Instinct. Now this mod could actually be pretty good with the new Sentinel rework, but I'm just not too sure. 55 meters of loot radar and 33 meters of enemy radar is actually pretty good, but I'm not too sure if this mod is actually worth it or not. So do with that as you will. I'd say it's a mediocre. Then we have the Zag Luxem ornament, just a floating pyramid, I guess, decahedron, something like that. It's just a statue, really, nothing special. Then we have the Empyrean Vignette. Now, this is actually a personal preference for me. I do like using this. It goes into your space in the personal quarters. It is actually pretty good. It's got railjack, it's got earth. It overall looks really nice, and you can do a couple of good things with it. So yeah, I'd highly recommend picking this one up, just for the looks. Then you have the Rishantur Cult Syndana. This humble Syndana is modelled on those born by the children of Rishantur, who formed into a clan devoted to Nezza in defense of their home. This is a Nezza-based lore item. I wouldn't personally run it, but if you do like lore items, then might as well pick it up while it's here. Then we also have the Rishantur Child's Tablet. Corpus Surveyor Jenna Zasparin unearthed these tablets from the site of the massacre of Rishantur. Drusus Leverian's history of Nezza reveals why a child's hand would have carved these designs. This actually looks better, in my opinion, than the Syndana, and it is a nice lore-based item as well. So, as I said, if you're heavily into lore, then I'd recommend picking up all three of these items. Next is the Scoria Diadem. During the Orokin era, those who bore this symbol inspired both admiration and fear. The jewel that adorned the Scoria, illuminate of the Orokin school of political assassination, is now yours to wear. Details of the school's ethos can be found in the Ashes section of the Leverian. So, this item is an operator face headgear item, and you can equip it onto your operator. And I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't look that good, but it is a lore item, so if you do like lore, pick it up. Then we have the Teer Solstice Syndana. It doesn't look that good in my opinion. Maybe you can get some good customization out of it, but yeah, that's just my take. Then we have the Cookie Kavat and Cookie Kubro glyphs. I'm not going to go over them because they look absolutely ridiculous and hideous. Then we have the Wintercrest Syndana, another Syndana, and it's animated if you move. That's pretty cool, but I don't see myself running this. Then we have the Feypath Ephemera, a nice autumn leaf ephemera that is very cheap. If you don't have an ephemera, I'd highly recommend getting this. If you do, I'd still recommend getting this because it's actually a very nice ephemera. And finally, the Sands of Inaris blueprint. This actually allows you to do the Sands of Inaris quest to get the Warframe Inaris, and the quest is actually pretty good. Make sure you scan all of the items or enemies because there's a few hidden secrets in this quest. Overall, it's a pretty good quest. Alrighty guys, well that is everything that Baro has brought for this rotation. Let me know down below what your favorite item was that he brought. Mine would have to be that Prime Continuity. The plus 55% ability duration is just way too good to pass up. Thank you all so much for watching. If you did like this video, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing, as all of that good stuff helps me out. Let me know anything I can improve on, anything you want to see in future videos. That being said, have a great day. It's been Swim, guys. Later.